All right, while we're waiting for everybody to show up, comment if you comment one if you know about the health plans, and comment 0 if you know nothing about the health plans. So we've got some newbies, but most of you all know about the health plan. Okay. So, yes, you're welcome, Erin. Alrighty, it's 5 o'clock. So let's just get started. Since there are some people that have no clue about anything about the health plans, I'm just going to go really quickly to review that there are 3 different options for the health plan. In order to be eligible for the health plan, you need to be a Young Living member. So you're going to want to get to share your personalized link with people that are not Young Living members, and then you'll instruct them to create a free account first. Once they have an account, they'll sign into their account, and somewhere on that home page of content, there should be a Young Living banner that they can click Explore Plans. They'll go to explore the plans, and when they're ready to sign up, because they already have a Young Living account, they'll use their member number to sign up for the health plan. Okay, so the 3 plans are, the most basic part of it is Clear Share, which is a health share medical plan. So your emergency services, your urgent care, you have some kind of health issue, that is going to be the plan that includes all of those kinds of things, okay? The difference between a health share and regular traditional health insurance is a health share. This health share specifically is a non-profit. Traditional health insurance is for profit. So you end up paying all this money for whatever services might be included, right? For traditional health insurance, you also have a deductible. So for my case, we were with Blue Shield with a PPO. We were paying $2,300 a month for a PPO for a family of 4 with a $7,000 deductible. That's $7,000 for each of us, the 4 of us, that we would have had to pay for something, okay? With a health share, you have a monthly premium, just like you would with a traditional health insurance. Compared to traditional health insurance, the monthly premium for a health share is going to be significantly lower. So our health premium, because we're doing holistic and the Clear Share, is I think $900 something compared to 23, which would have actually been $2,800 because Blue Shield sent us a letter saying, oh, by the way, your premium just went up $500 a month. So health shares, you have your annual max, which is like a deductible. With Clear Share, you have 3 choices: a 5,000, a 2,500, and 1,000. And then you pay your monthly premium fee, and then you get free telemedicine 24/7, 365 days a year. You get $0 virtual mental health coverage through Amaze, and that those 30-minute sessions, you get 13 of them. Hey, chill out. Sorry. Okay, so for the medical, you would go see anyone. So the benefit of a health share is that there's no network. There's no PPO, HMO, there's no difference. You can see whoever you want to see. and then you get those services included. The next plan is the holistic only plan. So this is perfect for people who are getting insurance through their work for free. Technically, though, that's not actually for free. You're still paying for it. It's just not coming out of your salary. So it's great for someone who has existing traditional health insurance, or someone that has a pre-existing condition that wants to keep their health insurance, but they also want to see more holistic practitioners and get holistic services. This is also the plan for people that are over 65 and are Medicare eligible. Okay. So the holistic plan has a monthly fee, just like everything. It has no annual max. So there's not the $1,000, $2,500, $5,000 annual max. There's no annual max. You can start using the holistic plan immediately, and there's no cap on anything. And you can start seeing a naturopath, an acupuncturist, a chiropractor. You can get a thermography, and you will pay $100, and then everything over that, ClearShare will pay for that. You can get a mammogram as well if you prefer that, but thermography is a much safer option. So that is part of what's included with the holistic plan. So the holistic plan, you get 24 sessions combined of acupuncture or chiropractic. For $100, it's one thermography per year. You'll pay 100, and then I believe it's 100, might be 150. But you pay a set fee, and everything over that is shareable. So then with acupuncture and chiropractic, you get those 24 combined sessions a year per person. You do not have to have a medical need to go and see a chiro or an acupuncturist. So a lot of other health shares require that you have some kind of medical need so that you can go and see the chiro or acupuncturist. This one does not. And then you would be able to also get other additional services at the chiro or acupuncturist if they have those other services. So maybe your chiropractor also has NAET, which is like an allergy release thing, or maybe they have laser or a sauna or a massage therapist. If you go get your adjustment, or you go and get your acupuncture appointment, then go get the massage, you can submit your itemized bill to ClearShare. It's going to be holistic need submission on the app that you'll have, and you will get up to $175 reimbursed per visit. You will pay $35 for your visit fee every visit, and you'll get $175 back. So people that are asking, like, is Raindrop covered? Well, not technically, but if you have the holistic plan and you go to an acupuncturist or a naturopath or a chiropractor, and they have Raindrop therapy there, or technique there, you can get that added onto your service and then submit that. Okay. And then for the holistic plan, you also get $50 if you're an individual, or $75 if you're a couple or a family, of Young Living product reimbursement every single month. You're going to get $50 to $75 reimbursed for any Young Living oil or supplement that you purchase through your Young Living account, or the family. If you have a family, if all of your family members buy one supplement, you can submit all 4 of those receipts into Young Living. Again, it's going to be a holistic need reimbursement. And then within 21 days or so, you will get a reimbursement that is either a check or a deposit into your checking or savings account. So it's cash money, basically. Okay. This is not through Young Living. This is through ClearShare. So you've got the ClearShare, which is the medical and emergency kind of coverage plan. You've got holistic, which includes acupuncture, chiropractic, naturopaths, the thermography, And then within the Clear Share portion of it, you also get $0 generic drugs. And there's a really amazing service called Care Coordination. So if you know ahead of time that you have some kind of medical appointment, maybe you have a bunch of labs that you need to go get taken care of. Maybe you have to get an MRI, or maybe you have to get a scheduled surgery for your knee or something like that. If you call the Care Coordination department, ideally 14 to 21 days before you have these appointments, they will go and look within their system, find the providers that they know don't like hike up their prices, that have great outcomes, that give great care. And if you go to any of their labs or MRI offices or doctor's offices to get the surgery or whatever, it will be free. So that's pretty amazing. So if you're doing the ClearShare plan, you ideally can just do the 5,000 annual max, meaning that's the most you'll pay out of pocket per person. There's a whole like family annual max. I think for family, it's $10,000 is the total annual max for a family. But if you have the $5,000 health annual max health plan, and you're using the ClearShare, and you're using the Care Coordination, and you're using the $0 telemedicine, the only time you're really going to be paying out of pocket towards your annual max is an emergency situation, which basically you would be doing with any kind of traditional health insurance. You would be paying out of pocket for the emergency situations up to whatever your deductible would be. A DO does count. And so you can see a DO, a naturopath, an MD 5 times a year. And I believe the copay or service fee is $20 per visit. And then you get up to, I think you get up to 125 per visit. So if you would like to go see a DO who does osteopathic manipulations, you can do that as well. So then the third option, the good, better, best, right? The best option is the combination of the two, holistic plus ClearShare. So you're getting all of your medical and emergency care needs taken care of with the ClearShare, plus you get the holistic plan benefits. So that is the plan that we are on now, and we are getting we're getting over $20,000 in savings just on the monthly premiums, which is crazy. That's not including the $75 a month per year. That's not including all of the things that we're going to get back from seeing the chiropractor. I see a DO for osteopathic manipulations. I limit how many times I go see her because it's $195 a visit. And so I stopped seeing her, and I want to go see an acupuncturist, but I don't want to have to pay, $125 for an acupuncturist visit. Well, now I can go and see an acupuncturist and pay $35, and I can see her twice a month. I was filling out reimbursement today. A, R, and P was not listed. Registered nurse practitioners, I think, are included for the health share part of it, not the holistic. How do these options compare to ADA exempt sharing plans such as Samaritans? So there are quite a few Samaritan Ministry members that have done a comparison. It's about the same or slightly more expensive for the Young Living health plans compared to Samaritan. But there are some caveats, like I think for Samaritan, you might have to have a medical need to see your chiro or acupuncturist. And they definitely don't cover or reimburse Young Living supplements every month. So there are other health shares. This is still a better deal or equal. But typically when you're talking about having significant amounts of savings, it's people that are switching from traditional health insurance to these health plans. You typically are going to get reimbursed within 30 days. This is the first time Clearwater, who is like the parent company, has done a holistic plan. So there might be some hiccups in terms of how long it takes to get reimbursed and all of that. But for the most part, what historically, when they have people submit information for the health share, which they've had the health share for since 2018, they reimburse within 30 days. So, okay, so the major difference that we didn't have holistic with Samaritan or Christian Health Ministry, also you have to cover the first $400 to $500 for every first incident, and some have annual deductibles. And then Christian Health Ministries would take months and months and months to reimburse. Yeah, so that's another thing with other health shares is it's sometimes the other health shares you have to pay by each incident. There's that annual max per incident. Whereas with ClearShare, it's just an annual max. It's not per incident. It's not per medical issue. It's just an overarching annual max. No previous or current conditions with ClearShare. So with ClearShare, there are some pre-existing exclusions, and then they have a tiered down or tiered up system that, like, if you have a pre-existing condition but you haven't been hospitalized, you haven't needed treatment in a year, then they'll cover a certain amount, and the amount that they will allow goes up the longer that you haven't needed treatment. And I think it's like once you're 5 years free of any kind of treatment or medical need or hospitalization or something, then it is fully shareable. And then with the holistic part, there's no pre-existing conditions, which is really, really phenomenal. So everybody that you know that's on Medicare that has a holistically minded kind of mind in terms of care, like this is something you want to promote to them, because most of the time once you're 65 you have some kind of diagnosis, right, or some kind of medication or something, and so they can go and start seeing these holistic practitioners for way less out of pocket, see more people more often, and get that kind of care. There's some pre-existing conditions like epilepsy that there are special conditions for. I think diabetes and high blood pressure are ones that they have special things. I'm not exactly sure about epilepsy. Wendy said those other health share programs do not touch prescriptions. We saved $250 this month on a prescription. Yeah. Someone said Samaritan's $400 deductible per issue. Is there a window for reimbursement submissions? For the holistic needs, I believe it's 30 days. You have to submit your holistic need requests within 30 days. For medical stuff, I believe it's 90 days, but I'm not 100% sure. Any chiropractor you can go see, they do not have to take insurance. You're still going to pay out of pocket as a cash paying patient of your chiropractor. Then you're going to get your itemized bill. If they don't do a super bill, a lot of times the things that the chiropractors are doing don't have like a medical code. That's okay, because this is holistic and you don't have to have a medical code. You're just going to get an itemized bill, and then you're going to use the holistic need reimbursement link that you'll have on your app, and then you just fill that out and then take a picture of your bill and submit that. Am I going to cover how to share this opportunity with others for an extra stream of income? Yes. Samaritans does do prescriptions, but they have strict limitations and it's per incident. Okay. Any other questions before I start sharing my screen? There are coverage for wheelchairs, paralysis needs colostomy. There's a whole link of member guidelines that has everything in there of what is included, what is not. I don't have every single fact memorized, but if you're in the Young Living Health Plan Facebook group, that member guideline link is in the group and it has every single thing, every single question is answered in there. So definitely go and check that out. There are several maximums. For example, IV infusion, you can only be reimbursed up to 100, but those are much more than 100 per month. So for the holistic plan, you can get IV drips. You would pay 20. They would cover or reimburse 100, and then whatever is over that you would pay. But you can go as often as you want. Like there's no limitation of only one per month. Okay, is the super bill, they request just a very specific detail of everything done at the session. So a super bill is usually what an insurance company asks for, and usually a medical office will give you a super bill, and it has like the diagnostic codes that insurances would pay. So chiropractic, acupuncturists, some naturopaths, like not everything that you're getting is going to have a diagnostic code that is an insurance code. So if they don't have a super bill to give you, then they would give you just an itemized bill that you would submit. Medicare people are eligible for the holistic plan only. The customer service reps at HealthShare are very helpful. That's good. Okay, some members trying to join and a password. Ugh. Jessica or Wendy, or is Brianna still on this call? I don't know. I know last time there was this issue. I don't know what the password is offhand, but hopefully someone can find it. Okay, someone checked into this. They were told they max out at 50,000. No. You have an annual max that you have to pay for. That is like your deductible. And if you're a single person, then your annual max, $5,000. If that's the plan that you choose, that's your annual max. But there's a family annual max. So for us, if we have multiple issues, it's not 5,000 per person for a family of 4. The annual max for a family of 4 is $10,000. And once that $10,000 is met, then everything else over that is shareable. So a health share is where everybody's pooling their money together, and then the community pays and shares that money with everybody else. Whereas a traditional health insurance, everybody's paying money into this for-profit system. The insurances are doing everything possible to not pay and deny claims. They have departments of retired doctors that read through claims to find the tiniest little thing so that they can refuse and deny the claim. So health insurance, traditional health insurance, is a huge scam. It's a safety net that we have been brainwashed to think is safe. But just because you're paying into that system does not guarantee that you're going to get the kind of care that you want, the care that you need, and the options that you want. Okay, if you click on the link that we provided in the original post, it auto enters the passcode. So maybe someone can help those people. Okay, there is a $5,000, $2,500, or $1,000 annual max, which acts like a deductible, but it's not called a deductible because this is a health share, which is not insurance. Hormone replacement therapy is not included. Okay, passcode is 277671. So if people need that, it's in the chat. Okay, all right, I'm going to share my screen and talk about how you share this for your business. If I can get this thing to go away. Okay. Sheesh, so many windows. Okay, can you see my screen? All right, so how to build a business using the Young Living Health Plans. I'm gonna highlight these numbers, and then I see that Jessica Petty's on here. She's done some incredible posts in the Young Living Health Plan Facebook group about how to approach practitioners, she's shared scripts and stuff like that. But this example, check this out, okay? We took a 40 to 49-year-old person, because the oldest person in the household, unless they're on the holistic plan, only on Medicare, the oldest person in the household is how they figure out the plan. So we took someone that's 40 to 49 years old with a family. They signed up for the holistic plus clear share plan, which is 101 PV per month. Okay, that's not how much it costs, but that's how much PV we're getting, because every plan has a PV amount, which is really, really amazing that Young Living did that, right? So 101 PV per month. Because it's a family and they're on the holistic plan, you're gonna have them order $75 of product, oils or supplements from Young Living, ideally on loyalty rewards, every single month, which gives you 176 PV per month. Every single month, not just 1 month. Every single month, you are going to get 176 PV from this person, this family that signed up for Holistic plus Clear Share and are buying the additional $75, 75 PV worth of product. So we've opened up a new income stream. You have now a new way of diversifying your income, not just relying on Young Living products, but now you can share about these health plans and have a new income stream that gives increased retention, right? Somebody asked, I think it might have been you, Jessica, like, when was the last time you switched health insurances? We've been with Blue Shield through a couple different variations of it for over 20 years. We don't change our health insurance, right? And so I've been wanting to change it. I've looked at other health shares. They were too religiously focused and had a lot of requirements that didn't fit my needs and my family's needs. So this is perfect for us. I get to see my holistic practitioners that I want to see. I get rewarded for ordering my Young Living products. And I have that additional health, medical, emergency care plan, right? So increased retention, increased OGV, greater OGV stability, because every single person that you're getting on these health shares, you're going to get that OGV every single month, starting month 2, month 3, month 2, month 2. So the way it works is Clearwater, which is the parent company. Well, the way it works is people will sign up. So people will sign up in March. As long as they sign up by March 31st, they will have access to the benefits starting April 1st. April 10th is when they will actually get billed. Every 10th of the month, they will get billed from Clearwater. Clearwater will then give a report to Young Living so that they can enter in all of the PV related to everybody's whatever plan they've signed up for. And then on the 25th of the month of April, everybody that signed up in March will show up in your downline, okay? And there will be a way to run a report so that you can start contacting those people to find out if they were on the holistic plan, and so you can coach them in terms of products if they're new to Young Living, okay? So we will see the PV show up in April, and then we will get paid for that in May. Okay, but Once that whole step process gets taken care of, that OGV, that PV from every single person is going to show up every single month. And that's going to give you OGV stability and rank stability. And it's going to be way easier to duplicate because all that needs to be done is share about the health shares, get people to sign up for a Young Living account, have them sign up for the health share plan. They can go watch the pre-recorded webinars, they can go on the website, they can go in the FAQs, they can look at the member guidelines and do all of the research that they want to do. They can set up a one-on-one consultation if they have special circumstances that require talking to someone. But you don't have to be the health plan guru. You don't have to know all the things. You just have to know that there are 3 plans and what those things kind of include, okay? And this all means that because we're going to have increased stickiness from these people's PV every single month and their orders every single month, you're going to have your rank is going to be more stable and you're going to have less burnout. But look at these numbers. If you take just this one example of 176 PV per month, if you sign up 3 of those people, you will already be a star. If you sign up 57 people with 40 to 49-year-olds with Holistic plus ClearShare plus the $75 of reimbursed free product, you will have silver OGV. So this is the best way, in my opinion, to get stability in your downline, to help get your team excited about these health plans, sharing, and help them understand, like, you could get to start with just 3 people. 57 people does not have to be you signing up 57 people, right? It just means 57 people in your downline, ideally in the right places so that you have the right OGV for silver or gold. But this is not a hard thing to sell because it's everybody understands health insurance and costs of things everywhere are going up, right? The cost of gas, the cost of food, interest rates are going sky high. Everything is costing more. So this is one place where people can save a significant amount of money, especially if they're on a traditional health insurance plan, where they will get better benefits, better access to care through these health share plans. And if they're holistically minded, this is the first that I know of that you can get so much included in your monthly health plan, okay? But you can share about this plan, get people interested, send them to the Young Living Health Plan Facebook group, send them once they create their free account, send them to the site so that they can go check it out and have them sign up, and then rinse and repeat and keep doing that. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, so let's see, questions. How do they allot for the maximum visits? So you can go as many times as you want. It's 24 visits per year of chiropractic and acupuncture combined. So maybe you have a medical need and you need to go, 4 times in 1 month, but you don't need to go at all the next couple months. That's fine. You don't have to. Vision and dental, there's a supplemental add-on. We don't get PV for that, but we switched our vision and dental over to the one that is provided through Clearwater, and there's no networks, and that means you can go and see a holistic dentist and have certain things paid for. Okay, let's see. Does one have to be on ER to keep their health share plan? No. So when people create their account to sign up for the health share plan, they do not need to buy any Young Living product. Ideally, if they're on the holistic plan, you're going to educate them about why they should buy the $50 to $75 or PV of product, right? but they can just become Young Living members. And once they sign up for the health plan, the PV of that is going to give them the PV per year. And then they will be a Young Living member. So that is very cool. Will reactivations work the same way if they cancel their plan ever? Yeah, they don't order Young Living for 13 months, they'll go inactive if the PV that they're getting from their health share is not going to give them the amount of PV that's required for them to remain a member. But if they cancel their health plan, then yes, they would go inactive if they don't want the health plan. Who has gotten this insurance on this call and which one? We signed up for ClearShare Holistic. Jessica Petty's on ClearShare Holistic. Yvonne is on ClearShare Holistic. Donna Grace has ClearShare Holistic. Do you have to do blood work occasionally for these plans? Nope. Would you discuss the scenario of signing up a practitioner under us? Would it be best to have a practitioner like a chiropractor become a brand partner themselves so they can sign up patients under themselves? Or is it best to put a brochure in their office and have other patients sign up under me? It's best to have the practitioner sign up as a brand partner. So right now it's $1 plus shipping and tax, but sometime soon, ideally, the brand partner business essentials kit is going to be digital and it'll be free, right? So at some point this year, that'll happen. And then the practitioner can refer all their clients and patients to sign up for this plan. And then that practitioner will get the commissions from the people signing up under them. So that would be a great way to build a leg and get that added OGV. And if you wanted to, you could be the go-to person to be the one that answers the questions to help ensure that the practitioner's patients get all their questions asked, all of that. And that is also why we created the Young Living Health Plan Facebook group, so that there would just be one place where people could learn about the health plan. We are going to talk about the business because everybody these days wants another stream of income. So we are going to talk about the business and how to share about it in that Facebook group. What's the cost per month for your family? Because I've been told it's too much. So it varies on your age, but Jessica's got a family of 5 and they're paying $845. They were paying $1,550 for Kaiser, and that was the cheapest private insurance available. Yvonne was paying $360 for ClearShare Holistic. And she was paying $800 before with a $10,000 deductible with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Can my holistic dentist share about this with all our patients? Yes, but the dentist and the vision is not something that we get PV from, but definitely if someone's going to a holistic dentist, they probably are seeing holistic practitioners that would be beneficial for them to be on the holistic plan or ClearShare Plus Holistic. The best way to get them to sign up for a free Young Living account without becoming a customer and not making it weird. So I've just been saying this is an exclusive health plan for Young Living members. So in order to be eligible to even check out the website, you just have to create a free account. You don't have to buy anything Young Living. You don't ever have to buy anything, but in order to be eligible, you have to be a Young Living member. So here's my link, sign up. Once you're signed up, you can log into your account and then you can go and explore the plans and check them out, get a quote, and then that puts them into the funnel of going to the website, the Young Living ClearShare website. Do you have to have the health share to get the dental supplement? No, you can just sign up for the dental. Okay, scripts. We have some scripts in there. They're mostly in the posts by Jessica Petty, so you can actually search her posts, and we are waiting for a couple revisions for some other scripts. there are flyers in the Facebook group. There's 3 different printable flyers that you can, like trifold flyers. There's 2 printable postcards. They're all in the files section, the links. Okay. Do you have just Holistic Insurance PV? Yes. If you go to the Facebook group, there are in the featured pinned posts, there's one that has all the different prices for the ClearShare, for the Holistic, for the ClearShare and Holistic. So you can check that out. Awesome. Elaine printed out some of the flyers. Okay, so I'm going to pass it off to Jessica, who's going to talk a little bit more about just the mindset of how you talk to practitioners and what the benefit is and how to sell them on the fact that this is a great thing for them to sign up as a brand partner and become a brand partner and share about it with their patients. So
Hi, how are you guys? Good to see you. I have my scripts downstairs. I should have brought them up, but basically within the first, if you're calling it a practitioner, naturopath, osteopath, acupuncturist, or chiropractor, within the first, 30 seconds on the phone, you want to hit the benefits that they're going to have by listening to you. So I would hit, and I'll put these scripts in there, but I would hit the 2 main benefits, which is that this is a way that their customers can come see them more often because they're going to be paying $35 copay. It's not technically a copay, but a $35 fee instead of their normal cost. And 2, well, the second part, that they will get paid up front, because we've had people say, well, how do I get paid? What are the insurance codes? No. You get paid in full upfront by the customer. You give them, like Carol said, an itemized super bill. Say those words exactly. I'll put them in the script, but an itemized super bill. And they know what that is already because they already do that with HSAs. You give them an itemized super bill, and then the customer will send that to Clearwater, and then they will get reimbursed for up to $175. So if the bill is $210, the customer pays $35 and they will get reimbursed the $175. If it's less than that, then they'll just get paid up to the amount. Like if it's $200, then they're going to get reimbursed $165. If that makes sense. So if it's over that, then they won't get reimbursed over that for that visit. But like I said, like Carol said, there's 24 visits a year. They can come back, a couple times a month if they want. So they're going to be having their customers come in more often, and they're going to get paid upfront, unlike insurance. I've been going through a lot of like websites of chiropractors, acupuncturists, all those people, and they often say we don't take insurance, and they don't like insurance because it takes so long to get reimbursed for them, and it's a big hassle. So this is a way that you can say you get paid upfront right away. The third way that's exciting that you'll want to mention kind of in the beginning is there's also an optional income stream that you can get paid monthly for referring this plan to your customers. So obviously they're going to have questions about that, but just, I would, if they want to get into chatting, because often, people want to get off the phone. They don't really want to talk to someone who's soliciting them, but you just highlighted 3 ways where they can make more money, which is key for them. So they're going to say, well, and I would say, can I send you some information from there? And then I'll post my email script. That is an email script that you can talk to them about, which is just kind of hits the videos, gives them some little brief information, the highlights of the things you already said on the phone, some videos, and then I would follow up with them again with a follow-up call. Follow-up is everything in this, because that's how you're going to build a relationship with somebody. I might recommend too, just going down there in person if it's, if you live in a town with them, with chiropractors, acupuncturists, osteopaths, naturopaths, go introduce yourself. You're building a relationship. If you really, because someone said, do you want them as a brand partner? Yes, I do. I would totally love, we have some chiropractors on our team, and some of them are diamond and most of them are at least gold. So of course I want to create a new brand partner. And the only way to create a brand partner is to build a relationship with them. You're going to guide them every step of the way. So go down there, introduce yourself in person. If they're not local, you're like, I live in the middle of nowhere, you can make phone calls, you can have Zoom calls, you can build it that way. So message people and tell them about the benefits, tell them about how, teach them in the video, in the email. I'm kind of losing track of myself. in the email, I would send, there's a 2-minute video about Clearwater that hits the 3 main points about why it's beneficial, which are that the customer saves money. The customer can see any doctor they want, including acupuncturists and chiropractors and naturopaths. And the third main benefit is that there's no out-of-pocket like maximum, that there's no cap for that. So these are the 3 main things, the reasons why people would want to sign up. And so send them that 2-minute video and then say, and I'll put this in the email, there's also a 26-minute video where they can watch more information, or they can jump on a live call or held every day. So every weekday. So I put these in the email very succinctly, and then just say something like, I will follow up with you in a few days. You could even put a copy of the brochure in the email. That might be a good thing to do, so they can look at the brochure, like kind of familiar yourself with what it is. And I would also highlight again in the email that they would get reimbursed by the customer, they would get paid by the customer up front for their visit every single time, because that's the biggest thing that they're thinking of. How do I make more money? And that their customers can see them more often. Real quickly, I thought of this little, like the 3 little pigs when Carol was talking about why you would want to build this business this way, and that like building on a sure foundation. Like the 3 little pigs, remember the little pig built his house with straw, and that's like signing up a customer without loyalty. They're just signing up, but they may or may not ever order again. 13 months goes by pretty quickly, and suddenly they're blown off your downline. They might reactivate, but it's just, we know this. We know if you've been on this business for a while, that customers can come and go if they're not on loyalty. Second way is the little pig that built his house with sticks. That's getting your customer on loyalty. They're on loyalty, but we also know what can happen: job loss, recession, inflation, all the things that we've all seen the last few years. Tech problems with the company where, suddenly just a bunch of members blew out of your downline, and where did they go? They just hit that cancel your order button, and then 13 months went by and they blew off your downline. Now, Carol's saying about this plan, the ClearShare plan, building your house of your OGV house. Imagine you have this house of OGV, which is your organization. If they're on Clearwater, they're going to be ordering they're going to be paying not a premium, they're going to be paying their monthly membership fee for ClearShare every single month. And I was with Kaiser before this for 10 years. Like we don't change health plans that often. It's not like suddenly they're going to be like, I want to be with this company or that company. You're usually with the same health company for a long time. So, and ClearShare also said that 90% of the people that are on the plan reactivate every single year. So imagine if 90% of your organization was, I don't want to use the word guaranteed, but probably was going to reactivate every single year. Well, that's OGV you can count on. Plus, they're going to be getting reimbursed for their loyalty order, so they're going to stick on loyalty too. And we put the minimum on that graphic, 75 OGV for a family. That's what they're going to get reimbursed for. But you introduce them to a few more products. Suddenly they're buying Thieves, they're buying Ninja Red, and maybe their order is going to be more than $75 a month. And maybe they'd never even heard of Young Living before, but they saw a brochure at their doctor's office and they're like, this looks good, cheaper than my current health insurance. And they got on the call and got a quote and signed up. So this is OGV that you can count on. And I definitely agree with Carol. It's a very, very exciting way to build your business. That's building, it's like the last little pig, building your house with bricks. Things, it's not going to blow away with inflation. In fact, they might tell their friends, hey, I'm actually paying for a lot less expensive for my, my health company over here than I was with my, insurance over here. So I think it's definitely a way that people can save money, get more benefits. We've already been using them. We've been using the Amaze. Real quick, I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know if you can see this. I'll show you. This is the Amaze app. So I've been having conversations with them. They're really, you call them and they talk to you like within minutes. Like you're talking to a doctor, you're getting their advice. They're like, oh, send me pictures. My husband has some kind of rash on his hand and he was like sending pictures. I'm like, okay, we'll try this. Is this helping it? Etc. So this is the Amaze app, which is like the telemedicine one. And you're talking to a doctor right away, which is very convenient because with Kaiser, they didn't have this. I always had to go drive like over half an hour away anytime anything came up. So, and sit there and wait for somebody. Anyway, it's nice that you could just talk to a doctor within minutes. And the other app is called Health Wallet. Oh, it says I need to update it. But anyway, it's called Health Wallet. And this is the ClearShare app. So with care coordination services, you go in here, you call them, this is all things Clearwater. It has your membership number, has your card, has your, okay, here it is. Just had to update for a second. So that's what it looks like when you have your Clearwater app. And so I have both my apps on my phone right next to each other. It's got my ID card, what my benefits are, how to contact the Maze, which is the other one, how to find a provider, billing. But what I found mostly is that you can go see any doctor you want. When you're using the care coordination services, you're going to go use the doctors that they suggest, but then you get it for free. But if you want to go see and you're going to like max out your, what's the word, the family max, then you can go see whoever you want. It's up to you. And then your family max is whatever it is. So that was really interesting for me because I'm just so used to going over to Kaiser and it's whoever's available over there, that's who I see. And now I'm like, oh, I can literally, and any naturopath I want, I'm like, who do I want to go see? And I'm like, getting Googling, and I'm like, oh, there's so many things who's got like multiple services, like Carol was saying, who's got massage and acupuncture in the same office, who's got, these types of things. So I haven't posted the scripts, but I can post them tonight. I was waiting for some revisions, but I think I kind of have them down for how I'm going to be. So I'll post those scripts tonight and in the group, so you'll see them. Just check in a couple hours. Anyway, I think that's it. Thanks for listening.
Great. So just a few little details. Is there a yearly or lifetime limit on reimbursement? Nope. And there's no lifetime limit or cap in terms of how much is shareable. So there are other health plans that have caps on like, this is your lifetime max or per incident max or something like that. So with the health share, you want to make sure you're keeping track of all of your receipts and all of the costs that you're paying. This isn't like traditional health insurance where they're keeping track of what's deductible, what's not deductible. You'll want to just keep a file of all of your bills and receipts and anything that's not reimbursable, anything, your per visit fees for the holistic kinds of things like your acupuncturist or chiro, that does not go towards your annual max. Just the things that go towards your annual max are like medical things, labs that you don't go through care coordination with and that you are paying out of pocket for. You're going to get the cash pay price, pay out of pocket, and then keep that receipt and keep track to see when you hit your annual max or your family max.
Carol, could I bring up too, I forgot one major part, which is that it's not just reaching out to naturopaths, chiropractors, all them. You can reach out to any small business. So 49% of businesses in America are small businesses. And if they have less than 50 employees, then they legally don't have to provide health insurance. So the other day I was getting some dental work done and I'm sitting in the chair and this had just came out and I was laying there and I was talking with the dental hygienist and I said, hey, because I looked around the office, I'm like, there's probably like 20 people that work in here. I was just thinking, I'm like, hey, does this dental office, do they provide you with medical benefits? And she goes, no, she doesn't legally have to. And it's so expensive. So she doesn't, we all have to go out and get our own. She's like, my husband's in the military. So we get our insurance through my husband, but my coworker is a single mom and she works here. So she doesn't have benefits. And she was asking me what we do and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a gold mine. So you're not just talking to naturopaths, all those. Talk to any small business person, any person who works for a small business, anybody who's an entrepreneur, anybody, obviously, like I said, like working for themselves, has their own business or works for a small business. You can just call up any like dental office, plumber, electrician, anybody, any small business in America, and just say, hey, could I talk to your employees about a way that they could find a less expensive health plan? It costs them nothing, and they can even sign up as the brand partner, and then you can put those people under them if they wanted to. That's up to you guys. But if they don't want to do that, like, I'm not really interested in that. Can I just talk to your employees? Can we put them on a call, or can I send them each a link and they can take a look at it? So start thinking about, like, I posted on my wall And it's a public post, so if you want to go look at it, I also posted it in the Young Living group because I got so many messages because I was talking about how we were on this plan, we were paying this much at Kaiser, and then we switched over to the holistic health share, and we're saving about $700 a month. So I did that post, and I got so many people messaging me, "Hey, send me the information." Just a little tip though, don't put Clearwater in the post because once you put the company name, they're just going to Google it. So I just said, I'll send you the information. I'll send you the information on every single person that messaged me or just commented, I want to know, I want to know. And just keep talking about it. Nathan said that he saw your post, Carol, about the ID. You know, every time you post about it, anytime you go, if you sign up for the plan, talk about how you're using it. Do a little documentary of, you know, now I can go see my acupuncturist and it only costs me $35 a visit. And so keep talking about it on your wall about how you're using it, and you'll definitely get people because there are so many people out there. You like there's there's a number of how many Americans don't have insurance or are paying way too much. That's what people have been messaging me. People have even stopped me like who didn't comment and said, "Hey Jessica, I saw your post about that health share thing. Can you send me the information?" Because people want to know because healthcare in America is just so expensive, and this is a way that they could save money. So
Good point. And then I also want to highlight something that someone said above. Because there's no network, you can see anybody in any state. It's not just limited to the people in your local network. You can see anybody in any state. If you do travel internationally and you have an issue, you're going to cash pay, and then you're going to submit that bill to the ClearShare medical need reimbursement request. This is also available for international brand partners to share about with all of their US members. Or they can start cold calling small businesses, just like Jessica said. Like, this opens up a whole new way of doing business. Jessica has said before, and I love this, like, we can talk about oils and products and non-toxic living, right? But not everybody wants that. But everybody in the US needs health plan coverage, right? They either have traditional health insurance or they can have this. So we don't have to convince people about what products, we don't have to show people why these certain products might help them with their specific issues, right? This is straightforward. It's black and white. Do you need healthcare coverage that's cheaper, more affordable? Do you want healthcare coverage that gives you holistic services? Yes or no, right? So those are things just to start kind of thinking about. Like, this opens up so much in terms of people who have no clue about Young Living at all. Maybe people who aren't even holistically minded that just want to save on their health insurance. So this is something that we're really super excited about, and it's just going to keep building and building as more and more people learn about it. But you definitely want to share about this with all of your team members so that they know that this isn't a new income stream that they can start benefiting from once they start sharing about it. And we're going to continually come up with more and more content and information for you in the Facebook group, and more exciting things are coming from Clearwater, the parent company. So just know, like, what we have right now is amazing, but they're gonna make it even more amazing as time goes on. So they're also going to be at convention. They're going to have a booth at convention, so anybody that wants to come and ask questions. But ideally, you know, get on the health share. You'll sign up, it's month by month, so it's not like an open enrollment period. You'll just want to make sure that people are signing up the month before, the last day of the month before the month they actually want access to benefits. And then as long as they sign up by the end of the month, on the first of the month, they will have access to their benefits. What else? Any other questions? Scripts are coming. They're coming. Jessica's working on them. And that's That's it. All right. Any last minute questions? Can you edit the trifold or does it need to stay as is? Did I post I'm not sure if I posted the editable version. I have them on Canva. I'll do that right after this call and put the editable versions of the 3 trifolds in a post. So if you have Canva Pro, you can go and edit. Okay, you mentioned they're coming out with even better. If we sign up and there's an option better, can we change? Yes. This call was opened up for everybody in Young Living just for this week. This is our Spruce Society team call, but we wanted to open it up to everyone just because we wanted to make sure everyone had an opportunity to learn about the health share. So this week only. And then once we have the recording, which will probably be within 48 hours, I'll put the link in the Young Living Health Plan group. Let's see. Yeah, there's not much that you need to edit on the trifold other than add your own info and QR code. Okay. Can we order the trifolds from Canva? I believe you can, or you can download it and then get it through Vistaprint. I'm not sure on the pricing options, but Vistaprint is pretty reasonable. Okay, I think that's it. All right, yay, people are pumped about this. Okay, so yes, hopefully you are all very excited about this new way of sharing and building in Young Living. Like I showed you, like 57 people to get to Silver OGV. That is not that many. And if you have, a couple people on your downline and they each get a couple of people, 57 is nothing. So, so definitely start sharing about this, start thinking about the companies that you want to start approaching, whether you do that in person, through email, through sending them a trifold and, talking to, like, sending it to the HR person or whatever. Start sharing about this because these plans are amazing and they're so needed in the world of the corrupt system of traditional health insurance. Yes, you can think of it as anti-insurance. That's awesome. Okay, trifolds are available in the Young Living Health Plan Facebook group, which is open to everybody. And so those trifolds are available for every single person. Okay, let's all sing happy birthday to Jessica because it's her birthday. I'm putting you on the spot. All right, help unmute because I am not going to sing this well. So I know that there are people that are better singers than me. Please. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
Jessica.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Thank you.
That was like a round robin kind of thing.
Thanks, you guys. You're awesome. Love you. Go after this. Go get it. Do it. Work it. Share it. This is Carol did this, you guys. Big round of applause to Carol and Yvonne and Allie. They worked on this for like almost a year. And go get it. Go share it. Build your business back to wherever it was. Get that next rank. Put a goal list. Put how many signups do I need to get back to my rank? How many signups do I need to get to my next rank up? Like put a goal sheet up and then just make those calls, pound that phone. I'm listening to this book called Fanatical Prospecting, and he's like, he just kind of talks about like the mindset you have to get in of I'm just going to make that next call and I'm going to keep making that next call and making that next call and making that next call. Because like Carol said, you can't really call someone up and be like, hi, do you want to buy some essential oils? Like what? Like, you got to get people to your house or do like events, whatever. But this is something you could sit on the phone and make calls and build your business.
All right, thanks for joining us. And the replay we'll get within 48 hours. I'll post it in the group. I'm going to post the Canva templates in the group right now. And yeah, so thank you. And join the Facebook group if you're not on it. It's called Young Living Health Plans. All right. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye.